This guest you brought in, Richard, someone you're very fond of professionally, Maureen Bernard of the Reading Co-op Bank. Welcome, Maureen.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Hello, Richard.
Good. Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much for having me.
So do you want to talk to us about the Reading Co-op Bank?
Yes, it's Reading Co-Operative Bank.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a community lending bank. If there's still that community aspect out there, the feel. I've been with Reading Co-Operative Bank for about 3 years, and I love what I do. Richard knows that. Richard and I have done some business together, and I've been a loan officer for about 25 years. And I'm a residential loan officer, and it's really a great time to buy right now. Mortgage rates are still good. I feel that, and Richard will be able to tell you more about that, but I think the market's kind of flat. We've got a bunch of programs. We do service the loans, which makes a big deal, I think, nowadays.
Right. That was very appealing to me.
Yeah, and what happens is, what I mean by that is, you can sometimes start with a mortgage broker or a bank, and they'll sell your loan off.
Absolutely,
And then you're dealing with somebody, maybe in Texas or...
Wells Fargo and
Yeah.
800 numbers. So how did you get into the banking business?
What I did, Rich, is, I actually took a co-op program at Salem State College grad, and I really loved math. And I love dealing with people. And it was a co-op program through the school, and then they asked me to come on board, and I loved it. They put me through some training process.
Which bank? Was it a bank?
It was a bank. Yes, I worked originally, it was Danvers Savings Bank.
Okay.
And I worked there for a long time, about 30 years. And
they
then
were acquired by People's,
They were just acquired by
Couple
People's
years ago.
United, a
Okay.
couple years ago. And
So you worked there throughout the whole growth of the bank?
yes.
Oh, wow.
Very exciting, from customer service to working on the retail side versus on the loan side, and just love math and love helping people. And putting people in houses is the biggest joy. The mortgage business is very difficult nowadays. It's really come down to you need to show the income, you need to have the credit. So my best advice to give to people would be to really make sure you keep your credit good. Make your payments on time. Don't have a lot of credit if you can help that. It's hard with, first-time home buyers that are just coming out of school with the student loans. I think that's the biggest issue we have, because even with those payments being deferred, the banks are still using those payments. So, what I have to do sometimes is ask for a lot of paperwork. But we need to make a good credit decision, not just for the bank, but for the person themselves.
Is it a very competitive business that you're in?
It's a very competitive business, yes. I think sometimes, there's so many mortgage brokers, the Wells Fargos, the bigger banks. Reading Co-Operative Bank and myself personally try to give that special, service where one-on-one, I want your customer, I want your relationship. I want to be able to, I don't want to say this, but I'm also helping people that I've helped in the past. Now I'm helping their kids. So relationships to me is very important.
You mean you're not supposed to be old enough to be doing second generation?
That's right.
As far as that.
But it's fun because people have trust in you, and as in your business too, and all of our businesses, credibility and trust and loyalty. It's very big.
Well,
if I were graduating a co-op program today and I wanted to get into the banking business, what would you tell them for advice? Because it's changed a lot in the last...
Patience, good customer service, extremely strong in math skills.
Never hurts to learn from the bottom up.
Learn from the bottom up, absolutely.
that.
I mean, work your way up, to the senior management team, strategic planning of the bank. Get involved. Commercial lending's good. Residential lending's good. Very active in the community. Just recently, our bank sponsored Mission of Deeds, which is based out of Reading, and it's buy a bed, for families that are displaced.
Okay.
And myself and my family, we walked the Wakefield Lake. They raised up over $30,000.
Wow.
Which is good. So a lot of community, a lot of networking. You and I. Our paths have crossed many times, and it's building confidence and trust in people.